What is up, investors, and welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about ILUS International. This is an OTC penny stock that is making huge gains lately. This went from 0.003 in January up to 17 cents in February. It pulled back to 6 cents in early March before hitting 17 cents again in mid-March. It has now pulled back again, right onto the level of support as we can see here. So today we'll be looking at who exactly are ILUS International, why the CEO will get the stock to at least $3. We will look at the very latest news, we will assess the most recent financials, and we'll look at some technical charts. Before we get into the video, if you like the content, can I ask you to smash that like button? It helps me out so much and shows me you want to see more content like this. We're aiming for 150 likes in this video, let's make it happen. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and hit the bell notification so you never miss a video with the potential to make you money. Make sure you watch the entire video and make sure you get all the information on offer. I want to point out that I'm not a financial advisor, I do not hold a position in the company, and this is not financial advice. Now let's get into it. So who are ILUS International and what do they do? ILUS is an M&A company operating out of New York, London, Dubai, focused on adding shareholder value by innovation and globally oriented growth. Basically, they're a holding company. ILUS has evolved out of the industrial sector mainly from emergency services products, emergency response vehicles, vehicle conversions, EVs, wearable tech and smart tech, with the mission to acquire businesses in technology, engineering and manufacturing space worldwide with strong management and potential to grow rapidly with the ability to benefit from cross-pollination of territories, products and skills from other group companies. ILUS has already completed 2 acquisitions in the first quarter of 2021 and is on track to complete and announce at least 2 more acquisitions in the second quarter. We can see here that they currently hold 4 companies and we'll talk briefly about each one of these now. First we have eRaptor. This is a company that designs and manufactures the world's first electric 6-wheel utility vehicle. The eRaptor uses the most advanced battery technology for smooth and easy drive with excellent power. The eRaptor is fit for purpose in most industrial and agricultural applications, and these vehicles are fully customizable and commonly customized into firefighting vehicles, medical vehicles and maintenance utility vehicles. FB Technologies. This is a holding company for the ILUS Group's fire and vehicles divisions. It is 100% owned by ILUS International within specific core sectors where the potential of the group's technology platform skills, expertise and manufacturing bases can be maximized and shared. The group's technologies are focused around modernization, cost efficiency and solving the modern problem that cities are growing larger and more congested with more demand for clients to perform quicker in more difficult conditions with better environmental practices and all at a lower cost. Then we have Firebug. Firebug are a UK firefighting equipment manufacturer using high technology disruptive water mist technology. The equipment offers firefighter safety with a reduced water consumption. With water being a valuable resource around the world, the mist nozzle deliberately uses less water during operation. Studies have shown a significantly increased efficiency in water usage during like-for-like product trials. A product that protects the environment, makes firefighters safer and reduces operation costs. Firebug have a whole bunch of products that are already on the market. I would highly recommend that anyone thinking about investing take a look at the company's website. There's so much information on this Firebug website alone that I could easily make a video on just this. Then we have TVC, the vehicle converters. They design and convert vehicles for specialist applications such as emergency services, mobile hospitals, medical ambulances, military and oil and gas. Looking at the TVC website, we can see there are a lot of vehicle conversions such as converting vehicles for healthcare, food trucks and making custom trailers. TVC are masters of industry for the past 15 years, fabricating and converting specialist vehicles for a broad range of clients. And the range of clients is impressive. It includes some of the world's biggest companies such as Apple, Ford, KFC, Toyota, the US Army and the Red Cross. So at this point you probably see the correlation between these companies and what ILUS are trying to achieve with each merger and acquisition. They've already stated it. Ability to benefit from cross-pollination of territories, products and skills from other group companies. They have a company that makes all-terrain vehicles, a company that makes a range of fire safety products, a company that specializes in converting all types of vehicles for different types of industries. So it makes sense then that in February they signed a deal with UK and Dubai based technology company Millennium, who manufacture unmanned autonomous vehicles that serve to augment and transform team mission capabilities while safeguarding personnel in hostile and dangerous environments in both the public and private sectors globally. Jointly, the companies intend to deploy an autonomous unmanned fire and rescue solution for the military fire and rescue and specialist applications. The companies have been working on solutions for many months for several major military and civil defense departments, further to the fire rescue and emergency provision. The company will jointly look to develop the Millennium autonomous technology onto the ILUS eRaptor EV 6x6 UTV. In more recent news, as of this week, ILUS acquires Bright Concepts Detection and Protection. Bright Concepts is a profitable fire system integrator which employs approximately 40 staff for the design, installation and maintenance of firefighting systems and pumps for major infrastructure projects. BCD currently operates from its own warehouse and maintenance facility located in Dubai. BCD currently has a healthy sales pipeline, including the imminent award of 2 more large projects totaling $3 million over 2 years. They hold the relevant operating licenses for design, installation and maintenance of fire systems. ILUS has acquired BCD for an undisclosed sum, which was paid for mostly with cash and some restricted shares. Now, although they've mostly paid with cash, BCD has accepted shares in ILUS as part of payment. This is always a good sign. Firebug, a wholly owned subsidiary of ILUS, and BCD have been aligning and structuring a takeover for 2 years, with the goal of providing ILUS with the most efficient route to market for its fixed firefighting systems. This also includes its new kitchen fire suppression system, which is undergoing testing and is due to be released to the market in the 3rd and 4th quarter of 2021. ILUS already has a range of technology patents, with more products currently in development to be tested, certified and patented over the coming months. This press release contains a whole load more information, and I highly recommend anyone that is looking to invest in this company to have a read of it. I'll put the link in the description. So now let's take a look at the company's most recent financial statements. The most recent financial information available is for the year ended December 2020. When we look at the balance sheet, we can see that their assets are primarily made up of long-term investments. They have very little cash and no trade receivables. This is due to the fact that they have not recorded any sales revenue yet. The liabilities is mainly made up of notes payable, and this amounts to a little over $500,000. In total, the assets to liabilities ratio is about 6:1. So this is a pretty healthy balance sheet with no major debts to worry about. When we look at the income statement, we can see that the company is in the pre-revenue stage, and there is a loss for the year of $80,000. This compares quite favourably to the loss for 2019 of $360,000. The 2020 loss was made up primarily of $61,000 compensation, and we can see here that this was share-based compensation paid to the outgoing former CEO Larsen Elmore. We also have a recent letter from the CEO with operational highlights for the year. Just looking at their highlights, they have multiple orders in place. The sales pipeline captured in Q1 was over $5 million, of which they hope to convert 50% into orders for delivery in Q3 and Q4 of this year. Rolling out of a product portfolio awareness campaign to help shareholders understand the magnitude of the range of products and the vertical and horizontal integration and potentially global reach. Very close to signing an agreement with an unmanned aerial vehicle company in Germany, which would allow the rollout of large industrial unmanned aerial firefighting vehicle drone, with our technology suitable for wildfires, hopefully by Q3 or Q4. This is very big in my opinion. Wildfires are a huge problem, and this technology could make a huge difference. The Dubai factory offices are now complete, and the engineering team is moving in this week. Manufacturing should commence by the end of April. This will allow significant cost reduction, scale and operating efficiency across Firebug and TVC business units. They are currently in discussions and due diligence with 3 other companies. This is at early stages and nothing is concrete at this point, but they are hopeful to complete a USA deal by early Q3. This is all incredible news for the company, if you consider that only a few weeks ago ILUS weren't even paying current. So let's take a look at the management team. Nick Link, CEO. It says here Nicholas is a serial entrepreneur who has started, grown and exited multiple companies in the UK, Dubai, China, Poland and South Africa. On his LinkedIn page, we can see that he was the founder and CEO of Jewel Sapphire Products, CEO of Firebug and FB Fires Limited, and we can see that he joined ILUS as strategic advisor in May 2020 before becoming CEO in January 21. The rest of the team is highly experienced, and for anyone who's interested, you can view the team on the website. Last week, ILUS also appointed a marketing director to lead ongoing global marketing and communication strategies, Dejana Rajonjic. With each acquisition rapidly increasing ILUS International's growth trajectory, the company is building a marketing department that will integrate the acquired company brands, communicate the vision and technology capability of each company, and also provide continued quality interaction with ILUS shareholders. Dejana's focus will be on the implementation of innovative marketing and branding ideas to promote the products in line with the vision of ILUS, whilst creating new channels that will maximize brand awareness for both customers and shareholders. I'll put a link to this article in the description. Let's look at the technical charts. As we see here, from late January until mid-February, the share price rocketed up in this channel, hitting support and resistance multiple times. The stock has found a level of support around 8 cents on multiple occasions over the past 5 weeks, so in my opinion, I think this is a buy right now, and I think it's going to have an upward movement in the coming days. The RSI is also very low at the moment at only 36. So what's next for ILUS? ILUS are entering into crypto. Although the company has made it very clear that they are not a crypto company and do not intend to be one, they have granted Toto Capital the branding rights to launch an ILUS branded crypto token. The Toto Capital investment into ILUS is expected to provide the company with more than $35 million over the next 18 to 24 months. Beyond that, the company has plans to eventually uplist to the NASDAQ. Now, if you know about the rules to uplisting onto a major exchange, or if you've watched any of my previous videos, this has come up before. There are certain criteria that a company must meet in order to uplist. One of that criteria is the share price. At the moment, ILUS's share price is around 8 cents. So if they were to want to uplist to the NASDAQ, one of two things must happen. Either the share price needs to rocket, and as much as I really hope it does, I think it's too much for it to go from its current price up to $3. So the company will need to do a reverse split. I think if everything goes to plan for the company over the coming months, we could very well see a reverse split and then an uplisting to the NASDAQ. The other option here, and this is very interesting, the company could use its cash reserves to buy back and retire its outstanding shares. Management have hinted at this already in the press release regarding the Toto Capital crypto announcement. In addition to the royalty payment on each token for use for the brand, Toto Capital will invest capital into ILUS International in the form of non-convertible, non-cumulative, non-voting redeemable preference shares. The benefit to ILUS is a non-dilutive injection of equity capital that will allow the ILUS management to aggressively grow and carry out acquisitions, share buybacks, and strengthen its balance sheet. This would in effect reduce the number of shares and therefore increase the value per share. This is very much in the interest of shareholders and management. CEO Nick Link definitely wants to go this route, as he himself owns about 360 million common shares. For example, if the company was to buy back shares and the share price was to increase up to even 50 cents, Nick's shareholding would be worth $180 million. So this is very much in his interest as well as shareholders' interests. So before we get to my final thoughts on ILUS, guys, if you enjoyed the video, can I ask you to smash that like button? It would mean the world to me. Nothing helps a small channel like this as much as hitting that like button. First, I want to say OTC stocks in general are very risky, and anyone investing needs to be aware that your investment can go down as well as up, and very significantly. I think ILUS International looks like they could be a fantastic investment. It's rare to see penny stocks trading at this price, at this market cap, that have little or no debt. They have products, and although they currently have no sales revenue, they are very close to beginning to make sales. They're expecting to record revenue as early as Q3 this year, as management said in their previous letter. So the coming weeks and months could be the final opportunity to get into this company before the price rockets. Companies like this are rare. I remember last November seeing a lot of hype around Alpine 4 Technologies. that was quite similar to this ILUS hype. When I seen that stock, it had gone from 5 cents to 50 cents, and I didn't invest because I thought it would pull back after making such gains. If you don't know about Alpine Forward Technology, look them up. They went from 5 cents in November to $9.50 in February. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen again. In fact, I highly doubt it. But we could see huge gains at ILUS. Now, you might have recently seen a rumour that ILUS management had sold shares. Only yesterday, the CEO sent out a letter reiterating that they have not sold any shares. You can see this letter on the website. So what are your thoughts on ILUS? And what are your price targets? Leave a comment down below, I want to hear your opinion. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and bell notification. As always guys, this is just my opinion, and if anyone's looking to buy into the stock, I encourage you to do your own research. As I said before, I'm not a financial advisor, and this should be viewed as entertainment purposes only. Thanks for watching the video. Check out some of my other videos and I'll catch you in the next one.